Yo, what's up? This is Ky.D back once again, bringing you guys Mob Psycho episode 11. Last time we had Mob actually versus Hanizawa. He tried to stop him, try to wake Mob up. He somewhat was capable of doing that, but his unconscious state is still running amok, destroying everything in his wake. I feel that he's trying to see, of course, his baby girl at this point in time, and that's why he has such a fixation on the flowers. And we also had the boss coming right back from season 2 saying, I need my rematch, trying to also wake him up. He's probably the only person who's really comparable in fighting him. But again, I think that you need like everybody. Like you need a team assault on this guy right now. Just to kind of like, you know, get him together, like a friendship punch or some shit. I don't know. It reminds me of Soul Eater. That was such a horrible ending for Soul Eater. Anyways, let's get into this. The student council. Did they not evacuate? Like, why are you guys doing this right now? There's a whole thing outside. Oh, he sends his mob. What's he gonna do? Call the match? It's the boss versus mob, part 2. No joking. Oh shit! Yeah, he really does sense it.
We coming for you, nigga!
It's not that. I do think Mob is probably going to get rejected, to be quite honest. Things don't tend to go his way, but he adapts, you know? Damn, he destroyed the town, bro. That's his blood. Mob 3. Trauma. Oh, they're still fighting. I thought they would be knocked out already. He tried to protect the store and couldn't. Why would you ever be enough? Still looking as deranged as ever. I think he's gonna get his ass whooped. Okay. No. Because this is like a whole different... Oh, he hit him. But I don't think he's actually hitting him, though. Like, it's just his force field. Yeah. Oh. You hurt yourself. Oh. Yo, Mob. Chill. I'm like, this is a different fight. This is how it, like, really would go. That's what I was interested in. Like, how would this fight go? Because last time, he didn't use this power. Damn. He's not even making a dent. Oh. He's hitting him with the same gravity they did Hanizawa. Like, I knew he was going to get his ass whooped, but... Damn. Father and son about to get their ass whooped. Powering up. But is he going to let you do that, though? Because he has the same power as you, essentially. Yeah. He's always been afraid. So wait, that alternate form is all of his repressed emotions, just creating another being. Yeah. Honestly, why do they always have to show him assed out like this, bro? Oh, okay. It's amazing that those flowers are just intact. Because this is the thing. I'm like, can't he just absorb this in this also? Exactly. I'm like, that's the same thing he did against Hanizawa in season 1 when they fought, and he took all his energy away from him. Oh, Mob's finally breaking through. So he's gonna try to pull the same thing that Mob did. Except for Mob converted that energy into the broccoli. That's the only reason he really like survived that. I mean, give it up to him. He's actually putting his life on the line now. Oh, his family. Oh, he was gonna leave them again? Damn. That's crazy symbology right there. Because I'm like, if he would have did it, he would have died. The only reason Mob survived is because he transferred the energy. Damn, that was a really good moment right there. Really good. Yeah, it's like everyone's learning from him even still. You never know. Maybe Dimple's gonna come back. I don't think Dimple's dead. Oh, the squad's here. He's the problem, guys. They always have the clothes ready. Yeah, these guys. Hey, you figured that out pretty quick. I fucking love these guys. Fight! Oh! Damn. Someone save him? Oh, God. He would have died right there. That was the back of his head, too. Pretty much he has to accept himself for who he is. And he can't lock himself away. But what does this count down to? Yeah, he always played everything off because of it. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, like, a lot of times when Mom has explosions, they're different sets of emotions. Sadness, anger, you know? What is it counting to? Oh. What if this was a Ritsu power-up? That would be kind of crazy. Oh, this is actually a great moment. I'm saying, is this a Ritsu power-up? This is a Ritsu power-up. Cause I was like, it doesn't really make sense for it to be Mob. Because he's been holding back stuff too. Like, alright. 100% Ritsu. He's himself. Because he couldn't be himself around Mob. This is in order to help you. Okay, Ritsu. I'm not gonna lie, even though it is Ritsu and he has his power up, Mom should still be like coasting him. How? Yeah, I was. Wow. Did he just hit the. Damn, bro. Oh, the darkness.
君は何どうしてこんなことするの僕は僕だ。影山茂雄だよ。ああ、モブか。偽物の僕。
It's funny because it's not really lying. The mob we see is technically the fake mob. He's repressing his feelings. He's not all the way him. This is just coming to like mob needs to accept himself and all of his emotions. That's the same thing with Ritsu. That's why Ritsu had a power up, and it was far more positive than mob's.
あそこまで送り届けてくれるだけでいい。頼む。わかりました。よし、行こう。車にはねられたのを覚えているか。体だけじゃ動けなくなったんだ。だから意志で動くしかない。
Through sheer will.
つぼみちゃんに会いに行くって強い気持ちがあるだろう。僕にとってそれは何より大事なものだ。こんなに人に迷惑かけてまですることじゃない。お前の考えは普通じゃないよ。普通ってなんだ。またそうやって僕そのものを否定するのか。
Yeah. Yes, you have to recognize yourself.
僕の好きにやらせてもらうよ。次に目覚めた時は僕は僕になってる。さよなら、モブ。
Damn, that's a way to... Whoa, is that a way to end this episode? Like, that is a crazy way to end this episode. So, Ritsu, I knew, like, when I was looking at the countdown, I was like, what the hell is this countdown for? But then I figured it had to be for Ritsu because it doesn't make sense for it to be Mob. Mob is, you know, whatever percent he is right now. He can't really get out of the situation that he's in. So the way of it, of Ritsu even talking about it, is that since Mob has been locking away his emotions this entire time, all of his emotions are essentially coming out. All his, you know, all the things that he views as essentially bad, because he has been locking himself away. And it's all because of what happened to Ritsu. So this is all about coming to understand himself, coming to accept himself mostly, through all of his, you know, all of his range of emotions, because he's been keeping all the things that could technically harm somebody back, which is a good and also a bad thing, because it leads to all these repressed feelings. Like, you know, if we talk about in the sense of the real world, there's a lot of people who hold, you know, all these emotions back. And when there's a certain incident, like in this case, it's Mob getting hit by a car. But in certain instances, like let's say it's a breakup, or they lose their job, or, you know, a family member dies or something like that, right? Those things can drive them overboard into a state of damn near insanity because of the fact that, well, they kept all that back. And now that the dam is open, everything is essentially just flooding out. That's why it's important to also see like therapists, or just really have people just to talk to in life, because those people can help you out and really help you sift through those emotions. Because if you don't do those things, that's what leads people into, you know, killing a ex-girlfriend or boyfriend because you didn't, you know, you don't love me anymore, and I love you though. Like that whole weird situation that comes out about it, people leading to suicides and stuff like that. So in this case, Mob needs to understand himself and fully embrace himself, as he did with the boss in the last season, when he came to him and he was talking about how you basically, he was like, oh, I was alone and all this other stuff. And Mob kind of like had some sort of connection with him. He needs to do that same sort of thing. And not just with the boss. It's like he establishes with these connections with almost everybody, but he doesn't establish these connections with himself. He did it with Hanizawa, where he humbled Hanizawa into realizing that, yeah, it's not so, you know, it's not so special to be an Esper or anything like that. You're still a regular person at the end of the day. He did that with, I forgot his name, but the Esper who was like, you know, top echelon, just basically like Mob, who ended up dying, and then he became an evil spirit. And he was saying to Mob, like, you and me are just alike. You know what I mean? He did the same thing there. And he basically did the same thing with the boss. Like, he's done this time and time and time again, but he's never took time to really come to understand himself or that other side of himself. And so when it's telling him that you're the fake one, it's actually true, because Mob has been repressing his feelings this entire time. And that's why he doesn't show a lot of emotions. That's why he's very plain in the way that he is. And Ritu talked about this a long time ago in the first season, where he was talking about like, oh, there's an incident and he gets kind of freaked out about it because of his powers. But I can't wait to see what else is going to be. Like, how is this all going to conclude? You know, Reagan's going to come in there. You know, you never know. I did bring up Dimple, but honestly, Dimple might just pop up because he's done this before where he's quote unquote died. It'd be kind of shitty if it was like that though. But to me, even with Reagan, I think that that's just not going to work, because his alternate personality just says, I want to see her, right? And that's what I said in the last reviews. It has to do with her. So, you know, that could be a good or a bad thing. Maybe when he sees her, he calms down or something like that. Or he might hurt her if he gets rejected. Because I'm seeing all this damage of the city and the things that he's doing to his friends and the people that he's helped out, worked with and stuff. And if I was to see it through her eyes, then that might be something that you would just instantly reject somebody for, because this is too much. He's causing a tornado. He's destroying the city. It's just too much. But yeah, tell me how you feel about this and all that other good shit. This is Ky.D and I am out. Peace.